Today we're making delicious chocolate butterscotch toffee cookies. And these are the ingredients that we'll need. First, you're going to want to start out by beating 1 stick of softened butter until it's nice and creamy. Then to that, you will add a 1/2 cup of granulated white sugar plus a 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar. And you're going to want to get this all nice and incorporated. You can do this for a couple minutes. This is a key step in the cookie making process for this recipe. Next to that, you're going to add 1 egg and 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. This will be our wet combination. And then you're going to set this aside, and now in a separate bowl, you're going to whisk together the following: 1 1/4 cups of flour, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And then to that, the magic ingredient, 2/3 of a cup of cocoa powder. This will make our cookies a nice fudge colored cookie. So you whisk that all together. Now we're going to go back to our wet ingredients with it on low, and you're going to add about 1/2 of this flour mixture. Scoop that in there. Let that mix up a little bit. And to this, you're going to now add in 1/4 cup of milk. Any kind of milk you want. Here I'm using 2% milk. Mix that up, and now we're going to add the second half of that flour mixture. It's going to start getting sticky and really thick. Now for the fun part, we're going to add to this 1/3 of a cup of milk chocolate chips, 1/3 of a cup of white chocolate chips, 3/4 of a cup of butterscotch chips, and 3/4 of a cup of toffee bits. Now it's really getting thick here, but this is going to be our cookie dough. Now you want to cover this and refrigerate for at least 30 minutes. It just makes them easier to work with. Then I'm using here parchment sheets. I've preheated the oven to 325 degrees, and I'm just scooping the dough. You could make the cookies as big or small as you'd like. At about this size, you can usually get about 24 cookies. It's still very sticky, so the dough is kind of tough to work with. Don't worry about it. You can also shape them by hand if you need to. And then once you get those all on your parchment sheet, you're going to put that in the oven. Once again, it's 325. And you're going to bake that for 12 to 13 minutes. After that, you're going to want to let them cool for quite some time because they are gooey. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.